my name is Atomic X Irish, and today I'm showing you 3 Object 140 replays. We'll start off with this first replay. I am platooned up with Lone Jester. He is also in his Object 140. I'm showing you these 3 replays because the Object 140 is my new favorite tier 10 tank by far. It is unreal how good this tank is. It's everything about it is just amazing. The mobility, the gun, the armor, everything about it. So we're here on Severgorsk, and we're up against a very, very strong enemy team. They've got an EFE platoon and a Kitty platoon. So I immediately rush up to this position here to get some early spots off on tanks that are coming up. I get a T-54E1 and then someone misses a shot. I assume it was the Leopard prototype firing on the move. Lone Jester is also coming up with me. We're going to form a medium wolf pack and carry this game. So you can see I'm playing pretty careful here, trying not to get shot by the T-54E1, and then this Type 61 so nearly gets me shot. It's unreal how close that was. He was a bit of a dick for doing that. But you can see I'm playing very carefully, kind of trying to bait them to shoot my turret. The turret on this thing is extremely bouncy. And even the amount of hit points this tank has, 1900, it's everything about it is just such a good tank. I can see why they use it in Clan Wars. So I take a hit off the Leopard prototype, but I'll put one into him. So I'm not too worried. I do more damage than he does to me, so it worked out. See, we're being very aggressive around this corner. I bounce a shot on the T-57 Heavy. I get another shot in. You can see the DPM on this gun. I believe my one fires every 6.3 seconds. Take out the Leopard prototype there. So there's one of their pretty good players gone already. And if you keep an eye on the map, we pretty much had nobody on the left flank. So we definitely had to push pretty hard on this flank. And so far we're doing quite well. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, this Jagdtag could be a problem. And Jester has a little bit of trouble. I thought he was going to have a little bit of trouble with the T-71, so I helped him out, and he already killed it. You can see I have a pretty tough shot to make on the Centurion 71, but you can see the bounce on the turret right there. It is such a bouncy turret. I take an unnecessary hit off the Jagdtiger there, but we finish him off, so I'm not too worried about it. You can see I'm playing very careful with the Centurion 71, but we need to take out the Leopard. My tracks eat the shot from the Leopard, so that was very lucky of me. I don't have a very good repair crew in this tank, so I'm stuck waiting here. I've got a pretty random crew, if I'm honest, in this tank. They've got pretty retarded skills. Oh well. But yeah, as you can see, it's a lot more mobile than the T-62A. And it even looks fucking badass, this tank. I love it. So now we just have to go and finish off the TDs over here, the Waffle Tractor E100 and the Swag Panzer E100 and the M103. Now I was really surprised we actually managed to pull this off. I really thought that we were gonna lose this game from the start. It was a 29% chance to win. You know, you don't win many 29%ers at tier 10. So sometimes XVM is wrong. Put a nice shot into the Waffle Tractor there. I get another shot in now in a second. Another shot in, and Jester finishes him off. So now I'm pretty confident we can overwhelm the M103 and the T30, so we'll go hunting for them. Jester goes first, he's got more hit points than me. We really did work well as a team here. Now we can already see by having not spotted them yet that they have rushed back to here. They're just going to sit up on this hill because they have the high ground, and they have an overlook on their base. So I'm thinking if one of them is going to be looking this way, I could. The M103 can't one-shot me. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to take a hit off T30. He's not going to kill me. He can't one-shot me if he high rolls. And then I get ammo racked. Of course. Fucking ammo racked. That is one pretty big downside with this tank. You do find that your ammo rack gets damaged quite a lot. Same with your gun getting damaged. Getting lit on fire can be a bit of a problem if you get shot in the rear. There was one game I got shot twice. I got lit on fire twice. I don't think we can spectate Jester here. No, we can't. So you can see he's just finishing off the. Oh, I can. Okay, I can spectate who I was spectating. See, I say good job, Unicums, but teamwork prevailed today. So this is the first replay. We're going to move on to the second one, and then the final replay is a really, really spectacular replay that I want to show you. So let's move on. Alright guys, this is our next replay. This time it's on El Haloof, and I'm platooned up with Babalusk, the one and only, in his T30. It is a little bit of a failed platoon, but I only have one tier 9 at the moment, which is T54, and I didn't really feel like playing it, so I just platooned up in the 140. And if you look on the enemy team, we've got some Twitch famous people, I suppose would be the word for it. Circumflexus, Surfosh, and Snooze. So again, this is a game where the odds are against us. It's a 35% chance to win. I'm moving up to this very aggressive position on El Haloof. El Haloof has been changed a lot in patch 9.2. You can recognize this as the old heavy corner. So this is a really, really good position for tanks with strong turrets. Watching this flank here, I do get a nice early spot on circumflexes there, and a couple other spots on some mediums coming around. So I can now immediately see this 50B has moved up way, way, way too far. He's played way too aggressive. You can see I'm turning the tank around expecting a complete rush, but it doesn't happen to how I thought it would. You can see I'm waiting for them to come around. I'm showing my arse off quite a lot here. I see the Death Star, so I get out of the way, but I just don't have the gun depression, so I just I nearly get shot there thanks to the ST. So that's twice now that someone has gotten my way and nearly got me shot. So I move back a bit, let the heavies kind of go first. Use my pretty good turret to its advantage. Nice penetrating shot there. As you can see, standard APCR is standard ammo on tier 10 mediums. It is awesome having APCR as standard ammo. It really is. You can see there's Surfosh in the IS-7. Unlucky bounce there. The IS-7 is very troll. I'm not sure what our T-57 does here. He goes a bit YOLO. Missed the shot there, so I back up, get ready to reload. See, he's poked out there. There's the Death Star. Put a nice shot on the Death Star. I do get hit by the Death Star, sadly, for 849. You can see I kind of stopped there to acknowledge what just happened. He was only firing HE though, thankfully. I don't know why he's a bit of a scrub for firing HE. I'm pretty sure if he fired heat, he could have easily just one-shotted me and we could have lost this game. You can see I'm trying to go for the IS-7's weak point here, and I'm going to stop the replay here for a second. What happened there was both bad play by me, I suppose, and utter luck by the IS-7. He managed to shoot in between these two guys' turrets and hit me at an angle like this and shoot. I'm not sure which shot he penetrated, but both of these shots were very lucky to penetrate. But yeah, The I'm not sure why the I was trying to shoot the IS-7s. He's got a very weak point now. I'm gonna actually rush over and help Babalos here. He's getting destroyed by an object 416. I missed the shot. I'm not very good at firing on the move with this tank. See, I'm trying to bump him, put off his accuracy. I was gonna try getting in the way of the shot here, but he's already fired. I take him out. Babalos gets taken out by the GW Tiger P. Now the T-57 Heavy is going to try rush me, I think. I'm being very careful here, but you can see the very good mobility of this tank helps me out here. So I put one shot in. The high alpha, it's got pretty high alpha damage as well, so I've now protected myself and he gets taken out. I'm pretty sure I could have taken out the T-57 Heavy there. But back finally to the IS-7. When an IS-7 angles like that, there's a very small spot above the tracks and below the spaced armor that's only 100mm thick that you can pen. So that's what I was trying to shoot at the IS-7. But as you can see now, all of the super unicums are dead, and I'm pretty confident we can win this game. So our E75 gets taken out by the 704, and I take this opportunity to rush behind him and take out the 704. He's got no chance of getting around me. You can see I'm going for the track shot. I get the track shot. I believe he's either got a relatively good repair crew, which I'm pretty sure he does. That was a very lucky pen. That was a very dodgy angle. Now this object 704, he's pretty screwed. There's nothing he can really do now. I think he almost gives up at this point. You can see artillery takes my tracks off, so I just go for the safe repair my tracks and get out of there in case the M103 has a shot on me. So far I've done 3k damage, which is pretty respectable. If I died now, I would be happy with 3k damage. So we'll speed it up a bit. You can see I'm playing very quick, very safely. I say I did it for jangles. I didn't realise at the time, but they'd already exited the battle, but that was just in case they weren't. You can see I seen the M103 was last spotted over here, so I'm being very careful. There's the M103. I dodge an artillery shot. I think I dodge another one in a moment, but you can just see the mobility. Oops, sped it up the wrong way. But you can see the mobility going backwards down the hill. So the M103, I don't think he really knew what to do at this point. You can see he realised I was going to come up behind him. My tracks eat his shot. Such a lucky shot for my tracks to eat it. And this is where the turret comes in handy. Oop, no, sorry. He misses. And the artillery hits him, and I finish him. I'm pretty sure I thought I bounced the shot there, but he missed. Either way, I killed him. So now there's pretty much just 2 artillery left and the Rheinmetall Borsig. Artillery. I'm not sure, was I still spotted at that point, or was that just a really lucky blind shot? But it was pretty close either way. So I'll speed it up towards the end. I'm trying to rush over to get the Borsig, but he dies, and try to rush over to get the artillery, but he dies as well. So we're now going to move on to the final replay, which was a really good replay to show the strengths of the Object 140. So talk to you guys in a minute. Alright, we're back, and this is the final replay on Malinovka Encounter. There's a 42% chance to win, so once again, the odds are against us, but I'm pretty confident that I can perform well. I'm platooned up with Babalusk again in his T30. I'm pretty sure this is pretty recently after he got T30. This is not in the same gaming session that the El Haloof game was. I think it was the night before. So as you can see, I'm going up the hill. I'm gonna brawl in this thing. This thing's a reasonably good brawler if you can keep your hull safe and use your turret to your advantage. So I'm looking at what's coming up the hill. I'm not too worried. The VK4502B is probably the thing I'm worried about the most. But if I can get his side, I can just dominate him. As you can see, I'm being pretty careful here not to just derp and get killed early in the game. I'm using the terrain to my advantage to use my turret. There's the M103. You can see I'm going for the commander's hatch, but just missed it there. The M103 actually has a really big weak spot that a lot of people don't realize. That was a pretty bad shot on my part. I aimed that pretty badly. But if you shoot, when you're aiming at him, you'll see a gun on the top of his turret. If you pretty much aim right below that gun, you will pen most of the time. It's as big as, there we go. It's as big as a weak spot as the T110E5 really. It's just slightly less obvious. There's the VK4502B. Get a nice side shot, light him on fire, finish him off. So there's one of the most deadly tanks in this game out of the way. And there's a VK4502A. Put a shot into his turret. But as you can see, I'm just not giving them the whole shots that they're looking for. You can see a lot of these tanks will not fire at my turret because they see it. They see how rounded it is. And it's just psychological that they just won't shoot my turret just knowing that they're just going to bounce, or they'll just shoot it and they'll shoot it in a really stupid spot and just bounce. You can see he's trying to hit me with heat, but it's just so rounded. It really is such a good tank. I'm just destroying the M103 here. You can see I am getting some support from Babylusk here behind me. M103 is taken out, so now next target. I was seeing could I get a shot on the Swag Panzer 100, but I couldn't, so I go for the STA1 instead. See, I'm going for that track shot, and I get it. I did take a hit from the Leopard 1 there to my side, but then I also bounced a shot off my turret. I get called a gold noob from the M103. I just realised that now. I didn't see that when I was playing the game, but I did fire some gold there at the STA1, because I was expecting to shoot the Jagdpanzer E100, or the Swag Panzer I suppose, and the IS-7. See, I rush down here, I spot the T-30, fire on the move while going backwards. I think I only took his tracks off. Take another hit from the Leopard. I'm not sure where the Leopard was, but he must have only had a slim shot. But as you've seen there, the ammo rack got damaged on this tank again. So I'm pretty sure the ammo rack is somewhere in the middle of the tank, from the experience I've had. I'm not sure what this Patton was doing, but he took a hit for me. He was being a bit stupid. But you can see, it just bounces off the turret everywhere. Just bounce after bounce. It really is a really good turret. I'm not sure why I took that shot. I was just being very optimistic, testing out the heat on the turret of the IS-7. Babylusk gets himself in a bad position here. I'm trying to support him, but I can't get any shots. So I'm going to move down to this position down here, because all of their tanks are just in this one spot here. And what my original plan was to go down here, rush along here, and then spot all these guys. We can see we've pretty much just destroyed their team. This is just a win. Now it's see how much damage we can get done. And I've done 3.7k damage, so I've done a fair amount of damage. Only got one kill. Not really worried about kills. And you'll see there the Type 61. As I'm coming down to do this maneuver, he decides to do it as well. There's a T-44 in the cap. I'm not worried about him right now. And just, oh, a lovely shot on the Type 61. I've just got him by the balls now. He just can't do anything. He's so screwed. Very badly aimed shot by me there. I should have aimed slightly higher. I was trying to go for the track shot. But as you can see, just don't give him a shot at my hull. He can't do anything. Even his amazing pen gun, he just will just bounce off this turret. It is such a good turret. I was going to continue with my plan, but obviously the T-44 is here, so I'm going to see can I get any shots into him. I've done 4.4k damage. Babylusk is still up on the hill, trying to fight off the Swag Panzer E100, and he was just taken out. So I'm trying to spot this T-44. I'm not sure where he was. I think he was actually just right out in the open, but just behind a bush, and that's why I couldn't spot him. So I decide, you know, it should be safe enough to continue with my original maneuver, to get up and spot these guys over here. No shot. I was seeing could I have a shot on the Swag Tiger, but I didn't. There's the T-44. No shots. He's behind that little hill, so I decided to move on. Even in this water, this tank is still fairly mobile. Is it's very low profile tank as well, which is also a very good thing when going down in these little dips. So the T-44 gets taken out, and now I've pretty much just got free reign to spot all of these guys here. The rest of their people on their team are still pretty good players. E50M and Leopard 1. Leopard 1 doesn't have a 58% win rate for nothing, so I do have to watch out for him. See, I'm being very careful coming up over here to see where the Leopard 1 is. There's the E50M. Getting a nice shot into the side of his turret there. And every time you fire this gun and hit someone, it feels so satisfying. It is such a good tank. It is by far my favorite tier 10, and I have 8 of them. And out of all of them, this is just my favorite tier 10. I like this tank more than the Batchat. Get a lovely shot into the Swag Tiger there. I'm reloading. I was gonna go for his lower plate. He already died. So an E50M gets a shot into me. I'm pretty sure I hit his lower plate there. You can see my commander's dead. I'm a bit slow to react to heal him. Pull back. The Leopard at 1 takes a shot at the SU-101. And I've done 5.6k damage, I believe. I'm trying to get 6k damage. I'm so certain this is going to be an ace tanker. I don't actually have the after match stats, but it was only a first class game. Let's see, I get the kill on the E50M. But after that, 5.9k damage, 4 kills. This tank, it is, if you're going up the Russian mediums and you're debating whether to go for this or the T62A, I would fully recommend this tank. I'm tempted to do a garage review of it at some stage once I get a few more battles with it. I've only played about 40 battles. I believe I have a 60-something% win rate. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it is such a good tank. And I've been annoying everyone in my clan about it for the past 2 days, about telling them how good of a tank it is. But yeah, guys, I hope you liked these 3 replays. I will try to find some more interesting replays to upload. I do have a lot of replays saved. I might do some Stronghold replays that we did the other night. So if I've got any cool ones that we won, any ones that look like they were going to be a loss but we pulled it back, I will do a compilation of them at some stage. Hopefully pretty soon. So yeah, guys, I hope you liked the video, and I will talk to you next time.